Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of Building A Nation with Cork City. We've been through quite a lot since we were last here. As I said, I played the last couple of games of the season. That didn't mean anything because we'd already won the league. Get in. But it's going to be this series now is going to become till the league overall improves. This is going to become just a European save now because we're trying to build the nation up and absolutely smashed the last year. And played 21 games as you can see this year. I'll quickly show you the table now, and we are comfortably charged. 21 games, 17 wins, 4 draws, and no losses. We have one game lost, sorry, a cup, annoyingly, but I mean we have smashed 69 goals in 21 games, only conceded 22, which isn't bad. Obviously comfortably in charge in the league. Which is why we've done this now, because I'll show you, I won't go into detail of every result like I normally do because we'll be here for days. 2-0 against Sligo Rovers. Now, I'll give you the goal scorers at least. Like, this one, David Conlon, I had to use him because I think Carl Shepherd got injured for 2 or 3 months. And he is an awful player. Like, if I show you him, not a very good player, but we had to play him as our inside forward for a couple of games. And he got 2 on his debut, so he was quite happy with that. I was quite happy with that. Won the President's Cup, 5-2. Easy game. Not a problem. We even beat Dundalk, who I consider the best team in the league, other than us, obviously. 8-2. 8-2. This league's pretty much won. They're not easy wins, all of them, but all round results. We did draw against Finn Harps, who had at that time no points. Annoying. So we got Finn Harps their first point. But then we went and smashed Eden Derry 6-0. There's only the quarter final, and they're not that great. Again, getting good results. Drew 3-0 against UCD. Don't care, to be honest. Like, I mean, we nearly lost that game, but don't care. Because we don't need the points that much. Battered Waterford. Sligo Rovers just beat. Go Bramblers 5-1 in the cup. Drew St. Pat's in the league 3-0. All our draws seem to be like 3-0. But yeah, it's just been comfortable, like really comfortable. I mean, again, Munster Cup. Oh, we're always going to win that cup. All the teams we play are amateur. I don't know how that works out, but they're all amateur. Just beat Shamrock Rovers, battered Finn Harps that time. Waterford got a draw against 3-0 again. Sligo, we battered 3-1. St. Pat's again, they won the league 2 years ago. Battered them 5-1, not an issue. And then quarterfinal against Smash UCD 6-1. And we're here. Champions League qualifiers. Only the first round. But it's against a team called Cups. Cups. I don't know how to pronounce that. Kuopion Alasuera. I have no idea if that's how you actually pronounce it. They're a Finnish team. Decent training facilities, better than ours. Their youth's not that great. Better reputation than us. Yeah, I think we could beat them. So look at their key player, Babacar Diallo. He's a good player, to be fair. He's not bad. Yeah, he's not bad. Yeah, so it's not going to be an easy game. See as well, I don't know if I can still see it. We did see who would get in the next round if we go through. But I don't know if it's nearby. I'm not going to keep looking for it if not. Yeah, it's fine. We're going to get a hard team if we go round through. I'll quickly go through some of the things. I've got some notes on my phone. Bear with me a second. Right, so we're now the most reputable club in Ireland. Same stars. There's a couple of others, but we are up there now. So we're the best team in Ireland. We're now favourites to win the league as well. Last year we were only third favourites, but now we're comfortable favourites. Sold an extra 300 season tickets, and that's going to be massive because it doesn't seem a lot, but that's a lot of money. The Irish League itself, like reputation, has gone up 5 places to 47th. Again, like I said last year, it doesn't seem that much, but that's quite good to jump ahead of 5 other leagues. We're only one ranking from being a 2.5-star league. We're only a 2-star league at the moment, close to going up to a 2.5. And Cork City as a club have moved up 58 places to 235th in Europe, so we're still quite low, but we're jumping up as we go on, and that's just from getting to qualifiers and stuff, so doing well. I'm only going to show you the one game in this episode as well, not the second leg, because where I'm going to be waffling on, going on about all the stuff you've missed out in the first half of the season, we'll be in for another hour. So, yep, I will show the transfers now. So what we've done, we've brought in a guy called Connor Murphy. He's a homegrown talent. £20,000. That's quite a lot for us. He hasn't quite got the ability to fit into our team yet. If you look at his stats, he's not quite there, and maybe with our training facilities, he may not ever get there. He was 19 when we signed him. He's Irish, and it's potential that kind of caught me as well. Like, I mean, it was hard in 79 at the time. It was like 90, I think. But we've loaned him out to Shamrock. I know I said I don't normally do stuff like this, but where we're getting too good, we need the players that are good enough to play for the league to play in the league rather than the under 19s at last, like amateur level. So if he can play for Shamrock and make sure that he cannot play against us, that's fine. I mean, he's a 1 appearance, 1 goal, so not bad. We brought in Lee Hamilton from Clyde for 41,000. Again, I mean, it was actually a free transfer, I think, but it went for compensation, unless it was 41,000. But he's not far off our team football. He's a very good player. His first touch, good. His passing and shooting is not ideal. There are a few things that need improving, but I quite like his physicals. Strength's not that great, and he can't jump, but he's only 5'5", which I expect. But other than that, he's a good little player. He's got amazing potential, and we need a replacement because Carl Shepherd got a big injury again, and he's falling from grace. He is not in the first team anymore, as again I'll show you in a sec. We have then signed on a free from Rudar, Milos Zekovic, I think it is. Looks happy to be here, doesn't he? But he's a very good player. We're a $250,000 already. He's on one of the highest wage, if not the highest for us. But if you look at what we can play him with, so he's a pretty good deep line playmaker. Decision making is very good. I don't know what he's like as a box to box. He's not bad. I wouldn't really use him as box to box, although it's only dribbling. That's not that great. But then if he's running back and forth, you need him to be able to dribble. So he's very good. Very happy with that. I think it's a steal on a free as well. Marcus Barnes from Southampton, my hometown. Not my team though. He's a good little player because the problem is we've got Graham Cummins, who again was top goal scorer. He's not expected to be the top goal scorer this year though, and he is losing ability. I think he's doing very well this year, mind. He's still scoring them. But I thought I mean, this guy, for our level, anything over 10 is good, and he's looking decent. And he's still very young. He's only 23. Chosen to play for Jamaica. Worth nearly $500,000. It's the highest value player. And he's still got some nice potential. We have then loaned in Rory Feely from Waterford. It's more because we tried to get Tariq Lamptey to stay on loan. Didn't want to. So we've had to bring in someone we could afford. He's only costing us £500 a week. He's not bad. Like, he could be better, but he's not bad. He's Irish, he's young. By far our best right back, so we don't have a natural right back now. So we had no choice really to do that. And then Paul Glatzel from my beloved Liverpool in on loan. Again, I know we have Marcus Barnes, and you say I should play him. He's your first team player. You own him, get him better. Look at this guy. Again, for our level, look at this guy. You can't say no. Not paying a pound of his wages either. Free player, mate. Use him. We've loaned out a lot of players, as you can see. I don't think there's anyone of note. Like Quigley's gone out on loan to Waterford, but again, his player's not going to really do anything for us. Joey Keating, our little wonder kid we had from our first season, gone out on loan. Again, his potential's not gotten worse. It's because our team's getting better, so that's in comparison to our best player now. He's never going to make it, to be honest, even with our facilities. He's not really growing. He's doing well. He's doing alright, Wexford. But I think that's his sort of level. Gary Boylan, as always, going out on loan. McCarthy's gone out on loan. He sold Liam Boston. Got some nice money on him as well. He just whinged him, he wanted to play. He didn't really do what I wanted him to do when he first joined. Signed him on a free 2 years ago. Got 100 grand for him. Can't complain. Loaned out Brendan Maloney, Colm Hogan, Connor Murphy, sorry. Who is that player? Yeah, Connor Murphy's that player. Youngster bought him. We send him out on loan. So Dan Casey to keep him happy. McKay. Gary Buckley. Now that's probably one that you're going to be surprised about because he's first team since I've come over. But as you can see, he's not getting worse. He's just not improving. And he's moaning he wanted play time, and he's not played a game yet for St. Pat's. It was more or less just to keep him happy. The rest are just like youngsters we've loaned out. If we go to our first team, This is the team we're playing with. So we've got Targwan in goal, and Feely on the right, as I said. Got Andy Boyne and Laughlin still at centre back. Shaman Griffin still at left back. Glenn Whelan, that old man, who's actually getting interest from clubs, and I'm refusing to renew his contract, as you can see, because even though he's very good, dropping in ability. But I'm tempted to give him another go when his contract actually does run out, depending on what his stats are. Because even though they're getting worse, they're good. But I don't want to. He wants a grand a week to have an extra year. But what if he gets bad in those 5 months or gets a big injury? Got to pay him a grand all next season. Thank you. So we'll wait a bit. Morrissey is still in there. Obviously Neil Farrugia, one of our best players. He's been good. He's getting a few injuries though, which I'm a bit worried about. But he's doing well. Like he's scored 7 goals in 19 games. Not bad. He's having very good performance. 6 assists as well. 3 man of the matches. Managed to get Liam Aziz as well back on. He is incredible. Not only by ability, but he has been absolutely incredible for us. I didn't think it was some of his stats, to be fair. I don't agree with stats and that, but he's outstanding for us. I mean, 13 goals in 21 appearances, getting a few assists as well. Compared to last season, where he only played 6 games less than what he's played now. But obviously Tilly's still in there, still got him on loan. Hopefully keep getting him in loan whilst we can. And Paul Glatzel getting up the top. Hasn't played a game for us yet, we've only just got him. Obviously it's July, so in Europe, other than obviously Ireland and some other countries in Europe, their seasons are just beginning pre-season. They've released a lot of youngsters, so they're wanting to loan their players up. That's why for us this is a good chance to get some players in. We've got Liam Lathan, a rubbish Ufian, as we sold Liam Boston, so he's making the bench. Comerford makes it on the bench now because we are low on fullbacks, and as you can see, he's not great. Still got a bit of value to him though, 64 grand. So if we could sell him, I'd be happy with that. Danny Kane, that Zekovic, I know he looks really good at, but just not quite good enough yet for the roles we play. He's not going to make the first team just yet. Maybe next year, maybe a swap with Morrissey. But other than his star rating, I think Morrissey still plays a very vital part in the squad. He plays very well every time. 104 appearances. He's not nearly a goal scorer, to be honest, but then he plays box to box, so he's not really there for shooting. Obviously, got Hamilton, that youngster we brought in, well on the bench. He might come in. O'Connor unfortunately has been dropped. It's not not to do with his ability, although he looks worse. He's not. Still a very good player, and we've got him on the bench mainly to be on the wing. But if we can bring him on a centre attack, fine. And obviously your Marcus Barnes. So not only have we got a good first team now, really flushed out our bench, got some good quality players to bring on. That's it. I don't think there's anything else to say. Obviously we've got our finances not looking great. Worse have been actually. Obviously with the Champions League, I'm hoping we can improve that a little bit and get into the plus of the league. We've barely got any wages as well left over, but that's fine. Let's get into the game. Ah, that's the typical thing. Got Paul Glatzel a little bit too late. Can't register him. We won't be able to register him for the next game either. If we go through, that's when we... Now this team, I think we should be able to beat. I don't think there's any players I even recognise. No, half of them don't even have pictures. Always proving a point. Let's prove a point. Yeah, I think we should be able to beat... I'm going to call them cups. Excuse me. I think we should beat them. Not a problem. It's just, as I said, I'm concerned about the next round because I'm pretty sure it's a good team. I just cannot remember who it is. Laughlin gives it away and takes a long shot. What a goal! What a great start. 1.5 minutes in. And Wayland scores an absolutely whaling of a goal. Nice little 1-2 with McLaughlin as well. First time. Oh, look at that. What a banging goal. Don't think we get any money for the first leg, but next episode I'll come back, play the second leg. That'll be a shorter episode because there won't be as much to talk about, maybe just 1 or 2 league games. Oh. But I've just started, well, I've just done it today with my daughter. We've got a Let's Play series starting as well that I'm going to do every Sunday when she comes over. But obviously by the time this comes up it would have been yesterday, I think. But that's not good. Nanan with a goal there. Yeah, I'm going to get another Football Manager save. I don't quite know who to be yet. I've got a couple of ideas about, but it's going to be more of a long-term in-depth save, one that's a bit more competition in the league, not just building the country up, sort of higher quality, higher quality, get more money as well. But yeah, fairly 4 minutes gone, 1-1. Reckon we got the away goal though, so we've got that advantage. 35 degrees, it's hot in Finland. Hey, that. They got the advantage. They're used to playing in that heat there in the summer. We aren't. Where we're from. Right, so he's happy with that away. They happy? They're happy. Everybody happy. Happier. Go on, Farugia. Carry on there. Right, second half. What can we do? Ely with a long throw. Aziz gets on the end of it. Whips in across. Illy's open, but I have a feeling. Oh, double save. Great double save. I think he might have been offside anyway. Oh, it's quite. We're not winning possession, but we had the most shots. Fair few on target for us as well. We normally have half if we're lucky. I like 3. Oh, a knee. Having a good game though. Can't risk it. I know O'Connor plays well. I was going to take off the striker because he's had a bad game, but I can't risk a worse injury. Give Hamilton a go. Swap Tilly and put him up front. Right, Whalen. Gives it to McLaughlin on to Morrissey. Griffin's got it on the wing. Gives it to Hamilton. Back to Griffin. Whips it in. Brugge, it's in. Top left. That's a great stand they got there. Just a bigger lump of concrete. Great play there. Nice little 1-2 there. So Sub gets onto it. Gives it to Griffin. Yeah, and not much, but what a placed header. Got 2 away goals. That's very good. So if they do equalise, we'll have the away goals. Tell me I haven't spoke too soon. They're going to go equalise. Hamilton whips it ahead to an open Ferrugio. Runs on. He's on the 1-on-1. Good save for the keeper. Right, we've got ourselves a corner. Like no one here. Oh, is that because it's safe standing? I don't think in Europe you're not allowed to have anyone standing. You've got a seat. Stadiums. Right, Hamilton. Highlight. I don't know what's going on. Nothing really happening. Corner after corner. Griffin to whip one in. Cleared. Feely gives it to O'Connor, who gives it to Boyle. Goes back to O'Connor. Boyle again. That was a weird highlight. Literally nothing happened. Couple of corners. That was give Levkovic's game. Oh no, that's awful. Don't let them score from this. Great save, Ryan. Right, we've got 10 minutes, lads. Hang in there. And we get a third. Griffin, cross it in. Oh, Faruga's on it and gets it again. He is going to be such a hard player to keep hold of, I think. Too good for this at the moment, anyway. Griffin is literally like incredible. He scores free kicks all the time, gives great corners, amazing throw-ins. Look at that cross as well. Like having Alexander Arnold at the back for you. Oh, don't get one now, not right at the end. Wheeling clears. Murillo. Yuri. Ups are on the attack. Yellow. Dior. Oh, I don't know how to pronounce it. Yuri. Nanan. Whips in a long range shot and just over. Where about, boys? A lot of highlights in this game. Good job I am doing the one game. Connor's on the ball. Feeling's going to pass it to Fruga. No, he whips it in, but Diallo gets it. Zevkovic gets tackled. Banana over the top. Oh, Pelika's through. Great challenge. Good block. Definitely improving the quality of the football at this club. Still a bit shaky, but we're improving. I think this is all she wrote, boys. And it is. What a win. Great result. We're halfway there in the first qualifying round. We've got a while to go yet. That was more fans than I thought. Not far off what we have in there. Like injury, that's fine. Hamilton makes a professional debut. And Faruga, as always, had a cracker. Right, guys, so that's it for this episode. If you like it, please hit the like button. If you're new, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. See you later.